The hardest time was probably when the kids were young, and by the time we had two kids, the child care was costing more than I was making. We had this one car, and if it had a flat tire, we were both late. When you have child care that is coming in for the day, if they get sick, they call in sick, and then you don't know what, then you have to figure out who's got the morning schedule and who's got the afternoon schedule. We eventually had live-ins because even if they catch something from the children, they're still there, they're like moms. So that was probably the most difficult and time-consuming time. It's a problem because you don't have money and you don't have time and you've got lots of responsibilities. I don't know, what did you think?
I think so, and I think just arranging our very complicated schedules so that we allowed each other time to do the things that were pressing at the moment professionally for us, writing or reviewing a manuscript or preparing for a talk, and just giving each other the time that was needed to actually get your professional life in order.
Well, actually, our daughter was absolutely set against being a physician, I think because she wanted to be independent, and her undergraduate degree was interplanetary geology or something, geography, and she got a NASA fellowship, and about halfway through the NASA fellowship, she came home and said, I can't sit in front of a monitor my whole life, and started taking pre-med requirements. And David?
David, he was interested in chemistry, and I remember him calling one weekend asking if he could bring his car up to college at the University of Rochester, and I said, sure, but what do you need it for? He said, to get to my job. And I said, well, what is that? And he said, well, I'm a volunteer EMT. And that's when I had a clue that he was probably heading to medicine. It was interesting how he didn't really talk much about it, just showed up as a fact one day. Our daughter is a pediatric neurologist. She met her husband in medical school. He's an adult neurologist. Our son is an emergency medicine physician, and he met his wife in medical school, and she's a pediatrician.
So they both married classmates. Yeah, like we did.